Because you'd always be turning around and having to do something else next, you know? You're better off to get it done and off your shoulders.
So he was working the electrical yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's got all that done down to blocks.
Actually, I gotta test all of my plugs.
One thing that I had to updo is that cellar stairs. All stuff on that stuff. Yeah, I know they're tough enough, but the block is not, because unfortunately the circuit breaker's still over there. Just in case they flip something, get in there.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Won't be perfect, but it'll be okay.
Great.
It'll be okay.
Can't complain.
It's really nice. So we're getting there. This is the kitchen. As you can see, there's like 5 different layers of wallpaper that were on the original walls. There's 1, there's 2, here's 3. There was a painted surface, 4. At one point, there was actually linoleum up halfway. I think we have pictures of that in some of the early photographs. And then the old wainscoting, which is on the bottom. So actually, it's like 6 different ones. Let's take a look at behind the walls and see exactly what we find when we take off parts of the walls. This section of the wall has been pulled out so that you can see what is actually behind the studs. And in the old days, you can see where they put the slats across between the studs and then put the plaster into the slats, and that's how it was done 100 years ago. So obviously, still holds up. It's still a little crumbly. But after 100 years, aren't we all? So, but that's what the back looks like. We're now going to be covering it with wallboard, which will go over all of the interior surfaces. We have a wallboard on the ceilings, all brand new ceiling wallboard, and that should make a big difference when we get the whole house done. So that is what covers all of the bad stuff. It will look like brand new and be actually beautiful once we get it all painted. Walking into what used to be my bedroom, I actually grew up in this room. I think it's 8 by 10 or 9 by 10. It's not very big, as you can see. So what we are going to use this probably for is a 3rd bedroom to the house. And we replaced the ceiling, and also we'll do the walls with the wallboard and put a new floor on here, and it should be quite comfortable after that. It will not have a closet. We took the space, it used to be a closet, it was only about this deep as all the old closets were, and gave that space to the bathroom, which really needed it. So and replaced those windows, which used to come full circle all the way from ceiling to floor, with a little smaller window. This will allow, like I said, light to come in and also maintain some sort of privacy for the people in the bedroom. So that's a nice improvement. I think they'll really like that. This room also did not have any storage space, so we needed to add a closet. So we took room from the hall, which was not being used, and made it into a walk-in closet, which you can see is here. Gives you a nice 5 foot by, I think, 9 walk-in closet. We'll put a door on that, and that'll be really nice for this room. Mostly all your stuff will fit in there. And you also have access in the summer to a nice summer porch, which opens right off the bedroom into the hallway here. Through a set of new doors which we put in. These doors originally were about 100 years old. They were hard to open, and we wanted to bring them up to code, so we put in 2 new doors, which will swing wide enough to bring stuff in. We've added a new security door to the front because the one on there was an old wooden door and really wouldn't prevent anybody from breaking in. So this is brand new, nice quality door, which gives you plenty of light and allows you to get the sun. Of course, we're in the middle of the winter now. There's not much sun, but in the summer this will be a great spot. This room is 20 feet long, and we've had power put in out here. We never had power before. That's in. We've got a new ceiling with lights, so now this place has lights, and we even added TV plugs so that you can sit out here in the summer and watch the ball games or just relax. we're going to put tile on the floor here. It's going to be a combination of blue and white tiles. That will definitely spruce this place up. It used to have old linoleum on it. This will really make it look nice. Jimmy is going to be doing some kind of a design with this. I'm really not sure what it's going to look like, but I'm leaving it in his hands. I know he does a super job. So that'll be the next step. When you see this video next time, we should have the floor down and the walls painted in. It'll probably look a heck of a lot nicer than it does now, but we can get the idea of how it looks now. What we've decided to do is try to keep some of the character of the house, and this was originally a little closet built out of space that was left over because behind here you have the ceiling, the chimneys for the old wood stoves that were needed to heat the house in the turn of the century. So you had that space, so they just built in little shelves. We're going to continue with that because you always need that little extra storage space, and that'll be all fixed up. This is the second bedroom. Here again, a nice large bedroom, bright lights, bright windows, so you get plenty of light. What we did with this room also is to add a large closet. The original closets only had the typical old home closet, about a foot deep, for that one suit and one pair of pants that you needed. We've expanded that, opened it up. It will be a full modern closet. Put a door and lights, and this will be a nice complement to this room. This will be once it's all painted again, we'll have wall-to-wall carpet. And I think this also will be a real nice bedroom for somebody. Next time you see the video, you will see that also. Now let's take a look at the living room. I'll show you the changes we're making there. This is the living room area. Major changes were made in this room. Here again you have two big windows to get plenty of light. It's nice and bright. It had the small closet in this room also, and unfortunately we weren't able to make this bigger, so we decided to make it use what we had. And as you can see, this is a real small closet. Small as I am, I can just barely fit into it. But we're going to put shelves in this closet so that you can store VCR tapes or trophies or anything else that you want will be right here. So that's kind of neat. We also, to make room for the walk-in closet, we had to eliminate a door that was in the hallway. We've eliminated that and closed it off. So now that you have the walk-in closet, which is right behind here. We've added a door to this room, which leads to the basement. So you have a straight shot right down into the cellar for storage, which is really great. Before it, as you may be able to see from here, the door used to be right here, so you had to come in and make the turn and go down. We're closing that off, and we move the door over here. So that gives you a little bit easier access to the storage area. And once again, brand new door to meet current codes. And that leads you right back into the kitchen, which you saw before, but we've added a closet unit to the kitchen. The kitchen never had a closet. We've added that in, so that now that when you come in, you can have a place to hang your jackets or keep your winter clothes. And as well as the other room, there was a little storage area also in the kitchen. Here again, the chimney is behind this wall, and they just built in a little storage area. So we're going to put shelves in that. It'll be great for the folks to use for storage, because one thing you always need in an apartment is lots of storage space. So I think we've added some more to that. So that's what's happening with this whole house on upstairs. I want to take a look at one of the changes, or a couple of changes that we made in the basement. One of the changes we made downstairs was to replace the old weather-beaten windows that were in the basement. They were cracked and just dirty, and the original windows that had been here must be 100 years. So we put brand new Anderson windows. These are really neat. They can open so you can get fresh air. They'll lock open so in the summer you can get some fresh air through here, which is really great. And also provides more security. Save that one for the bloopers. Mm-hmm. Because of the large amount of space left in the basement, we decided to partition some of it off to create a separate room for storage, just for things that I would need for repairs of the house and things like that, a lawnmower, or some tools, and also some stuff that we had left over. So this is what this room is. You can see we put new walls, there'll be a new door here, separate entrance so that we're not bothering the people that are renting the apartment. So it's just a nice little storage area. It's not very big, but something extra that we were able to do with the amount of space that was left over. One of the problems with the old house is it tends to settle, and as you can see from one of the support pieces here, the old brick, we've got a little crack that's kind of started on the support. So to compensate for that, what we did is put in some steel and cement support columns on both sides here, and that will definitely keep the house from settling any further than it has. So we put 4 of those in. There's 2 here, and there's 1 over here, and another one on the other side. So this should definitely hold the main beams up and keep the house as level as it's going to be for the next 100 years.
Is it a bad one or a good one?
I love these ceilings. Billy, don't the ceilings look even prettier in the daylight? The radiators get moved to over here, under the window. So they put down the windowsills and everything. The washer and dryer going there. The vanity. Oh, Billy, this is the heater for the bathroom.
Oh, it's already in.
You know what, honey? I think they did paint the ceilings this morning over the plaster. Yeah, because look at.
Huh?
I thought the plaster was over there. That's what I'm done this morning. It looked nice, huh? Don't you love these ceilings? I love this style.
I would expect that.
Actually now, you know, on a sunny day, you get a decent amount of light in here, even though we blocked out that door in the kitchen. But I mean in here, look, it's not that dark. You know? I do think if you go to another door, you change the door, it'll be that much better.
Yeah, we probably did that.
Yeah, because that's gonna be blocked off. So it's nice and bright. Hey, I could live here.
You just might.
Yeah, you stick it
Oh,
right
man.
down there.
There's another clause in that contract.
That's what you did see. Position 14 there.
That's about it, right?
That's it.
Yeah, if there is anything, just call us. Do you have our number too?
Right,
No, Jimmy
he's
has
got enough here to do for it.
What?
You can just leave us a note.
Okay, I just figured
You
you
have enough
need
stuff here
something
today,
else,
dude.
so we can run and get it tonight for you. This is going to open, it must be going to open this way. So,
Yeah.
And here's the Formica for the counters.
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
Yeah, I hope it's pretty much on. Well,
Show what they do with the old,
oh, look at,
this is what you got to work with for the, it's what you start out with for the wood. And then you look over here, you can see the finished product.
see how he
New
fixed it?
sills and little paint. You know, the angle's off, the house is settled, it's still,
Considering what it was like, it was beautiful.
it actually looks like this, they can make it look like that. It's magic.
Oh.
I'll say one thing, this place throws good heat.
It does, really. So,
And you get it all,
Is this able to be
floors down,
closed in and have
and get the
the
rugs
carpets.
down.
I have a
and
question.
get everything.
Do we have to wash all these windows as landlords before people move
No,
in?
because he's gonna paint all those before he puts it.
I know, but do we have to wash them after that?
Bring your CD player down. Your
Yeah, we'll
Barbara,
have to go down and stick it
Mary
down.
Maids?
your Barbara, and
This doesn't go on, does it?
Well,
Right.
we'll try it.
Yeah, but could they get electric?
No.
current?
they're not even here.
They're on the porch.
Do it.
Try it.
They're on. Well, what if they're using wires? I don't want to throw a switch on if you're using wires.
I think he's all set.
Is it okay to put this on? It's not, no, it's not even working anyway.
All that for that.
I don't want to electrocute anybody.
Well, we're back again. It's been 2 weeks since the last time we were down, and there's been a lot of improvements made, as you can see from looking out the window. We've had our first snowstorm of the year, and makes the place look a little bit different. The windows have all been painted. The walls have all been painted. The ceiling is in and painted. All the lights now work, so we're going to walk through, and we're almost there. Another 2 weeks, and the thing should be done. So here's where we are so far. As I said, the lights are now working. We have light, which is good. We have the new door. My assistant is going to get a cold. We have a new door put in, so it gives you a lot more light to the kitchen. We have a first coat of paint on there, so it doesn't look that great, but by the time we get the second coat on, it'll look super. The doors are in for the closet. It's really nice right off the kitchen. You're able to hang your clothes up as you walk in, which is kind of nice. In the winter when you get all the heavy jackets. If you remember in our last video, I should say, this is the exact spot we showed you before, where you could see behind the walls and see all the plaster in the old days was flaking off. You see the new wall over it has been painted. Right now, this is where all the kitchen cabinets, the sink, the stove will go. So we're still haven't got them hooked up. All the wiring is here. It's just a matter of put that together, and that should happen by next week. Den is really coming along. The only thing we need to do there is get the rug in on that floor. But as you can see, it's really shaping up. Brand new lights in there. Has a smoke detector, which is hardwired to the whole apartment. That's all set to go. Taking a look at the bathroom. Some improvements are made. The shower and sink unit has been installed. It's basically all set to go. Just going to hook up the shower head and get it cleaned up, but that's all set. This is where the toilet will go. We're waiting until the floor gets done. We're doing the floor this week, and that will take care of that. One of the nice features of this room is we put in an extra heater, which is a little baseboard unit. And in those cold winter mornings, or just even the summer mornings, the time it's cold, you come in here, kick that up for a few minutes before you come to the bathroom, take a shower. Yeah, the room will be nice and roasty, toasty fresh, so which is really great. This room you're in now will become a laundry room. There will be a sink that goes in here. The window's been all redone. It was pretty bad. It's all refinished, repainted. We're in the process of moving the radiator. That's why it's in the middle of the floor here. We've moved it from a back wall. It's going to go over here on the side. And the washer dryer units will go right behind us on the wall. Brand new doors are in. They've got their first coat of paint. Looking pretty good. One of the things that's nice about the kitchen, we used to have the old broom closet area, and we've done is put a brand new door on it and put in cabinets, which is going to be great for storage. It gives you a lot of room, and it's right off the kitchen, so for big boxes of cereal and soda, it fits right in. Also with small stuff, plenty of storage room to add to the cabinets. That came out really nice. Into the room, which we think will be the living room. Here again, the walls are painted. Everything is kind of coming together. There are a few loose ends to hook up. This will be a telephone hookup. That has to be done. On the other side, we have cable hookup. So that has to be done. The electrical's all done. We've got the power on here. And a brand new light. Which is kind of pretty. We just put that in to brighten up this room. I think that'll add to the whole thing when we get it done. As you can see right now, we're kind of using this as a paint room. And they're mixing all the paints here to get all the walls done. The door to the cellar, it's got its first primer coat on there. They'll get that finished off this week. This was sitting here, we didn't know what it was at first, but now we find out, talking to the electrician, this is the connection for the doorbell. So this will be hooked up next week also. So that's about it. And this, oh, one of the other things that we did was we worked with this closet. It's a real small closet, as we showed you before. We decided to put storage shelves in here, and I think the contractor has found it quite useful as a storage shed. Everything is pretty much in here that he's kind of working out of this closet, obviously. So this will come in handy as as a homeowner has some places to put stuff. You're always looking for some place to stick videotapes or anything that you need to put in there. Plenty of room.